Love and peace, this is Ray. So today I want to talk about faith. This is part 3 in the faith series, you can kind of say. We talked about faith, the different types of faith and what it entails. But one thing I forgot to mention that I want to talk about is having faith in your ability to manifest. Having faith in your ability to manifest. See, previously we talked about having faith in the fact that everything is possible to be manifested. Having faith, we've also talked about having the faith that God, source, universe will bring about what you ask for. But you also, it's a twofold, because you're a co-creator. Not only do you have to have faith in God, source, universe, you have to have the belief that your own abilities to manifest exist, that you have that power. You have to believe cold-heartedly that you have that power to also bring about what you want, that you have the ability to work side by side with source, God, universe, to manifest the desires and wants and hopes that you have. If you only have faith in the fact that it's possible for God, source, universe to do that, that's great and dandy, and you will manifest things. But in order to manifest things at a higher level, you also have to have faith that you are capable of believing, are capable of achieving, are capable of having whatever it is that you desire. Okay? So that's faith in yourself. There's nothing wrong with having faith in who and what you are. You have to have that kind of belief. It's part of the process. If you don't have that faith, then you're not going to manifest anything at the higher levels. Okay, because it's a balance. It's a finesse. Okay, finesse meaning that perfect state of balance where you're bringing about all that you want within the physical and spiritual. It's all got to come together. It's all got to flow together. Without having that understanding, you're really not going to be able to do a lot of the higher end manifesting that we all hope and wish for. Let me fix my camera here. Manifesting has so many different characteristics that we need to keep in consideration. We must understand these things. We must apply them. You know, in the beginning, it's a lot of work. Knowing these universal laws, knowing what it takes to bring about the results that we desire. So it's important that you continuously study, continuously learning, because even when you are manifesting at a higher level, you're still going to always continue to grow. You're still going to continue to always learn and being able to apply the universal laws. The universal laws are so deep, so powerful, that I don't believe that that in a single lifetime you can really understand it and apply it cold-heartedly. I feel that we can apply it successfully and masterfully and with finesse, but whatever in knowledge or information we have at that level, it would still be minute compared to how much more there is to the laws. It's just one of those things that's going to be, you're human, you're continuously going to be developing, evolving. That's what I mean, you can see reference to this, what I just said, when you listen to the information of other teachers. You're going to find them talking very similar about the certain topics and the laws, and they'll go into areas that other people just can't even touch as well as they do. When you talk about paradigms and paradigm shifts, there's nobody like Bob Proctor. I know a lot about paradigm shifts. I studied from different people, but the one person that I studied the most, the one person that I got a lot of information that source guided me to, who was an indirect teacher to me, was Bob Proctor. I mean, the guy just knows his stuff. And then, of course, I took that information and I went into the mental aspect of it and studied other things that gave me a broader understanding. But like such as practical tools and practical applications and stuff like that. That I learned separately. That I learned from Source God directly. Meaning like the tools to develop those things. Nobody taught me a lot of the things that I've learned. But the Source taught me those things. God, Source taught me those things. I never knew how to be able to detach emotionally from anything, but also retain the love and the desire and the gratitude. So that comes in handy when you're trying to not allow the outside stimuli to affect you, or you're trying to cancel out any vibrational response to an outside source or stimuli that you don't want to give energy to, because we know that when we do give energy to something, we keep calling it and calling it and calling it. If you want to be happy and you're having a bad day, focus on being happy. Find a way to be happy, no matter what. If you want to be sad and grumpy and just crazy, have a crazy day, and you're already having a crazy day, go keep doing that. Keep finding ways to do that. Keep complaining about things. Keep focusing on things and hating things and judging people and judging things. Keep doing that. Watch how fast you bring some of the most craziest negative situations to your life. So, I don't recommend you do that, but it's a good example of whatever we give our attention to will come into fruition. So having faith in yourself is huge. Okay? It's huge because it's the activator. Having faith that something that you hope for, wish, is possible if you choose to believe. Because having faith in yourself is that choice to believe, that you choose to believe in the unbelievable. The unbelievable is God's source universe. That's faith in that factor, in those areas. So I believe in myself to believe in all things is possible through God's source universe. So those are two separate belief systems. Belief is belief or faith. But you have to believe in yourself that you're capable, and then you start working in the belief that everything's capable in perfect correspondence or harmonic vibrational alignment with the universe or Source God, with the flow of things. When you have that understanding, you're gonna seek more to have the faith in yourself. You're gonna. It's like working out. If you got a body part that you want to show more definition or strength, and you work on that part a little bit more than most when going to the gym, because the other parts are easy to develop. But that one part, you're working harder on. Okay, to get the more desired results that you want. So it's the same thing with faith in yourself. You have the faith in yourself, you work on that a little bit more than the faith in Source God. The reason for that is because if you don't believe that you have the divine within you, if you don't believe that you have God's source universe within you, and that through you all things are possible, okay, then having faith outside is going to be almost very hard to develop. It's going to be very hard, very difficult. That's why when you listen to what the Emerald Tablets, when they say, as within, so without, as above, so below. And that's some great wisdom right there, because who you are inside and what you believe inside within yourself is going to mirror reflect outside. And if you want to be, for example, when you see a person who's running a company and they're very successful, okay, if they were not that person, If they didn't have the mindset that they have, they would not have the results that they are experiencing, that they're living. Okay? You will not see that. When you see someone who's great at something, you're seeing that light. It shines, comes out looking amazing, beautiful. From the last time I recall, anytime I look at the sun, the stars, the moon, the sky, something fantastic, as powerful and as brilliant and as astonishing and wonderful and as amazing as a star or the moon or the sky, whenever you look at it, you just expect that it's going to be something amazing. There's always something amazing going on in the sky. Always going to see something totally different. It's beautiful, absolutely astonishing. So the same thing with beings, human beings, who have connected to that higher self and they're great at something. When you see a great actor who has awakened to their greatness in that aspect, they're amazing, and we see that, we appreciate that. Same thing as a businessman. The people who are in that same field will see that. He will be the authority in that field. Okay? So you have to kind of learn to have the faith in yourself so that you can connect or cross that bridge. It's like a twofold to the two parts of the bridge. Faith within who and what you are, that you're capable of accomplishing and having and allowing the desires and the wants in your life. And the second is believing that God exists, universe exists, and that through God and universe, all that you can ever hope for is possible. It is possible. And that's important. So let's break that down a little bit more. You may have that mindset, okay, well, I'm limited as a spirit, as a physical being in the physical sense. I'm limited in what I can manifest through my hands and in my mind. But the moment I give the faith and the understanding and the belief that Source, God, universe, in perfect harmonic vibrational alignment with my mind, which is your faith, your belief, and the universe, which is faith in God, Source, universe, then that's when the Big Bang happens. That's when the big creation of manifesting or allowing your true desires or wants to flow into your life. That's when the magic really happens. And that's when what we call co-creation comes into play. That's how it works. And that's why having faith in yourself is so important. I hope this information helped you guys like all my other videos. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below. If you have any questions or any ideas for some topics for me to cover or to speak of, please leave a comment or send me an email to youinterpretation@gmail.com. As always, this is Ray. Love and peace.